Hello, stars. Welcome back to The Illusionary Self. This is Seraphina Jade for you, and I'm going to be reading your energies for the next 3 months. Okay, so you can be at the beginning of your month at this time, and then that will be considered month 1. But if you're in the middle of the month, you might want to consider moving this to the next month. Or you can see it as if you're on the 15th of the first month would be the 15th to the 15th. And then the second month would be the 15th to the 15th of the next month. So it just depends on how you would like to read this reading. Tap into your intuition, and the universe will let you know when the readings should be starting for you. In any case, we are going to be diving deep and seeing what energies you will be facing, what will be coming for you in the 3D worlds, and if there's anything we can do to quantum shift and change our frequency or change the trajectory of the following months, okay? So let's get started with your readings. Here we have group number 1 as turquoise, group number 2 as chalcedony. I should have learned how to say it before I started recording. In any case, then we have group number 3 as black onyx. So if you like more time to choose your card, you can pause the reading here. But in any case, I will see you in your reading, and the timestamps are in the description box below. I'm already done recording everything. I recorded this after 2 or 3 hours after I recorded the intro, and all these cards are about protection. And I shuffled these cards out randomly. I let the universe choose it. So this is just a reminder and a synchronicity for you to let you know that you are protected. Protecting from the evils and all the weird things that are happening in the world. You are protected. Do not let those energies affect you. Just know that they are going to be limited. They are not going to be forever. And do not let the things that are happening in the world and all the chaos that's happening in this time, especially if you're watching this in September, October when I post this, because the Pluto in Aquarius is coming. So I just want to let you know that the protection here is really important, to let you know that you are protected. Do not let your spirit get affected by the things that are happening in the outside world. All right, let's get into your readings. All right, group number 1, I have already tapped into your energy, and I'm really excited to do this reading for you for the next 3 months. If you chose a turquoise card, this reading is for you. Let us get started. So what I'm feeling for you already, of course, is protection and luck, but if you're watching this movie, or maybe you're creating a movie, if you are the main character of your movie, that could be the case as well. If this is getting into this protection energy where you feel so protected and you feel like you're on the top of the world. But if you are in the sign of Sagittarius, or you have a very strong Sagittarius placements in your chart, this is definitely your reading. If that's not the case, you may be watching this in November or December. And if that's the case, if your 3 months fall in those times, then there is something definitely big happening for you in the month of November and December. That's just for some of you, not all of you, of course. It's just showing that there is something great happening for you, or multiple great things happening for you in the time to come. Okay, so this turquoise card, the universe chose these cards. I shuffled them out randomly because I knew that they're going to have some messages. So this stone is actually a stone of good fortune and gifts. I feel like it's also a card about sympathy, and I don't want people to be looking for sympathy, but it's a card about, I'm going to change that to empathy and compassion, right? So people really feel your joyous, energetic spirits, a little bit more of a pure spirit for you. And so you do feel very protected at this time. So if you're trying to make something, a name for yourself, or try to do something to expand your business or your career, I feel like the universe is going to take people out of your life in order to make that happen, or put people in your life to make that happen. You might not be losing somebody in your life, or or something like that. It could mostly just be all of a sudden the people in your life that used to be so annoying, now they're not as annoying because the universe is really protecting you. And to be honest, I feel they could be acting the same exact way, but for some reason you don't read it that way because you're so interested, invested within yourself that you don't even notice their efforts or their patterns or their ways. So I feel the universe is really protecting your success in this time. You kind of feel unfazed, to be honest. But I feel there's like gifts coming in, like some gifts, or either people are buying your products or something like that. I do feel like career is like very much of a career and fortune energy. So I don't know, you just feel very lucky at this time. I do feel that somebody is coming in, whether that's a boss or some sort of leader or a mentor coming in at this time as well, and really helping you. They could be somebody that you found on YouTube or some course that you're taking, or you meet somebody or somebody in your family is trying to help you grow something. But this has to do with ambition, luck, and creativity. So if you're ambitious, if you want to be lucky, if you want to create something amazing, this is the next 3 months to do so. And if you're in that energy of wondering about your career or your creativity and your success, or if you're going to be distracted by other people's energies before you came into this reading, then this is definitely your reading. Okay, so I'm going to put your card here. And let's go see. Let's go get another theme card for you. We have 2 cards here. So I'm reading this during the equinox in September. Oh, it was 3 cards, dear Lord. Okay. So we have the equinox card, which is, I'm going to go through these a little bit. This may take some time to go through these cards, but you did get 3 of them. We will get into the tarot portion in a second. Okay, so the universe really wants you to know that you are stepping into a higher balance, a higher level for you. It could be like a makeover, or just feeling better in your own body, in your own skin. It's like this a tranquil energy. If you're feeling like going on vacation, that could be the case as well, especially if it's like the holidays, if you're watching this, because there was Sagittarius energy, which is November, December. But let's go take a look at these affirmations. These are the affirmations the universe really wants you to uphold. So definitely screenshot these so you could remember them for the next 3 months. We have, I am in balance. As my seasons change, I find equilibrium within. Light and dark, rest and activity, joy and sorrow are in harmony. I offer gratitude for this divine gift. That's that word again, gift. So there is this gift of tranquility, this gift of rest. I'm feeling if some of you guys have been in survival mode lately, or feeling that you can't, like you're kind of overwhelmed, I feel this next 3 months is going to be a very different energy for you. We also have spring healing. My heart is a fountain of health. I accept myself. I appreciate my talents and forgive my shortcomings. I love my body. I am beautiful. I love my smile. It's radiant. I love my mind. I am intelligent. My words bring healing to my soul. I love this. So I'm being guided to bring this themes of consciousness out for this card. I feel like here is like the lower vibrations of like pride, anger, desire, fear. And up here we have enlightenment, freedom, joy, and love. So I really feel that some of you guys are going from like feeling angry and these like little like lower chaotic energies, and you're really stepping into the 4D, into a new level. Like you're really healing your mind, body, and soul in order to get there. For others of you, maybe you have been very calm and balanced in your energy, and then getting into the quantum fields, into the 5D, trusting the unknown and the higher power into a more expanded energy. So I really feel that you are getting into a different dimension as well, and I'm really excited to see how that's going to play out in your reading. And we also have the Lunar Beauty card. I am beauty. As the moon shows a new face every night, I show new facets of beauty every day. I place no limits on myself, and my inner beauty shines like the full moon. So 2 cards. Well, actually, the seasons. Is equinox on the full moon? Because there was an equinox in September close to the full moon. I don't know if that's always. So, but there's something about the moon as I'm reading this right now. So there's something about something coming out from the coming out, like emotions coming out, emotions running high, not in a bad way. Like maybe you felt stuck. Maybe you didn't feel like you liked how you looked, or maybe there's something that like you had to heal something within your body or your connection with your body. Whatever that case, it's going to help you more be more creative, be more yourself, and therefore more abundant. I just feel like it's a sigh of relief. happening for you in the time to come. So I really love that for you. I usually just put these cards here, but since there's 3 of them, I'm going to leave them on the table somewhere. Just adorn the edges with these cards, and I'll put one here. It's like just decorating. Boop. Okay, so let's go take a look at some of the themes for you. What else is coming up for you? Group number 1. Okay. Oops. The next 3 months for group number 1. Again, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your likes, share, subscribes, and membership. Truly appreciate your support. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, this is month number 1. Month number 2 is the Fool. And month number 3 is the Temperance card, which is also Sagittarius energy. Okay, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with Sagittarius energy right now. I know it's in the turquoise card, but it's just showing up to me in that way. So there's something big, regardless if it's the next 3 months for you, something big happening in November and December, regardless if that is your next 3 months. Yeah, so Sagittarius and Pisces. Sagittarius and Pisces. Pisces is March, I believe. Don't remember. Pisces is February, March, and Sagittarius is November, December. So that could be a synchronicity for you. But okay, so I really feel something big is happening where the first month you're more in the 3D worlds, more in the 3D, like third dimension. Really just bracing yourself. You're bracing yourself because you feel that something is changing. So whether this is like preparation for something big, maybe a big move, a big change in your life. And I don't know if you necessarily know that consciously before watching this reading. Some of you guys might, or some of you guys might not. And that's why I don't know, because it's like kind of, it's a collective reading. But something big is happening for you, and you're like kind of moving into a new situation for you in second month. We're going to take a look at what's happening in the 3D world in just a second. But it's something different. Like you're combining things, whether that's a career, maybe you're choosing a career, but then doing something on the side and kind of mixing it. Like you maybe have a career and you want to start your own business, but you're kind of blending it or making it work. You're doing something out of the ordinary. Like there's like this combination of things happening. But I feel like if you used to be more contracted, like kind of scared to take action towards something, I feel towards the second month of this reading, you're gonna be your like inner self, your inner child's, be a little bit naive in a good way, and then jump into something. The universe also wants you to know in this new phase, in this new life, in this new iteration of yourself, you are protected here with the Angel card of Temperance. So you're definitely protected in what you are trying to build and what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to make a jump in some way, whether that's leaving something, going to new something, adding something onto either your business, because it's more like career, business, the 3D world sense, you are going to be protected at this time, and the universe really wants you to protect you and give you all the luck that you can, because you have protection and luck. Really give that to you. They're really paying attention to where you're going, what you're doing, and what you're focusing on. So let's go take a look more here with the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that you already know, most of you know, that there is something changing. You don't know if it's an ending. Some of you guys don't know if it's an ending or a new beginning, but all you know that there's some type of liberation happening for you here with the Coffin card. That you feel like something's changing and shifting, and you're not the same person. And maybe some of you guys knew that you were not the same person, but you still kept yourself stuck. And not on purpose, you just didn't know what to do. And so I feel now that's going to be changing here. When we have faith, love is coming. So I feel that there is some sort of surprise happening. I don't know if you know what that is in the first month, but I know that you feel it. This is a have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting or hesitation. So something big is happening, and you're not, I see here with the preparation card, you're preparing for something new. We have ascending and the Hammer card. Yeah, so there's something rebuilding definitely rebuilding, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. And then we have sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistence, working on it. So with the ascending card, look, there's like two children kind of going in the distance, kind of just going wherever life takes them, and in order to rebuild. So I feel that you are really saying bye to something and having faith that things are going to start coming or being created for you. I really feel that that's the case. In month number 2, there are going to be some obstacles, but they're going to be very easy for you. There's this new faith phase, and you're preparing for union here. So we have love is coming and preparing for union. So when it comes to love, I feel like you're not giving up. You're continuing to love yourself, continuing to challenge yourself, to build and to grow in all aspects of your life. And it's going to come very, very easy for you. I feel again, something is helping you. And it's not just like the universe. I feel the universe is sending you some support. But you're being very persistent on your growth, on your expansion, on this new beginning. Let's see what else we can get for the 3rd month. We have the mirror. Okay. So something's going to happen in the 3rd month. Paradise. Something's going to happen in the 3rd month where again, I feel like someone's going to give you a gift or something. I don't know. It's just something big is happening. I keep on saying that. Excuse me. And it has to do with your enhancing in your career or your 3D world, your abundance. And I feel that, let's say you wanted a raise as an example, and someone gives that raise to you. You can see more possibilities because it has happened, right? Or someone gifts you something and then you see the most possibilities. Someone gives you support, and then you could actually see the light at the end of the tunnel, that there's something better to come. There's not just one, it could be a big gift, but there's also, again, either YouTube videos or information being given to you that you see hope. You see hope. There's like a new world, a new phase coming for you. And you're really stepping into it. You're seeing the different possibilities that can be happening for you. Let's dive deeper. Let's dive deeper, shall we? Okay, back to the 3rd month. Okay. You have the 9 of Cups. The 5 of Wands. It feels like you're like creating a fortress. Like you're protecting yourself from things. I'm not saying that there's going to be bad weather. That could be the case. If I see someone like boarding up their windows because a hurricane is coming. Is that for hurricanes or tornadoes? But there's like bad weather coming. So you're putting wood on the windows so the glass doesn't break. And I'm not saying something bad is happening, but you're bracing yourself and you're preparing yourself. So that could be saving your money, eating healthy, working out, making a to-do list, checking in on yourself, because I feel like you already know that you have everything within yourself and you're getting ready for something. But you're kind of fortifying and being very, very logical about your movement forward, which is a good thing, because even though you feel a lot of hope, you're still in conflict. Some of you guys are still in conflict that good things are able to happen for you. But you'll soon realize that you don't have to be so, like, to prep so much, because the universe is going to take you to your destination regardless, and you're already protected, right? So, like, yes, of course, save money, but if you do feel that pull and draw, like, let's say you want to save like a year's worth of money or savings before you make this jump. But then after 3 or 4 months, you have 3 or 4 months of savings, the universe is already pulling you, right? The universe is already pulling, no, let's go, let's ride. And so I feel that eventually you're not going to actually go with the plan that you have. You're kind of just do like 2 months of savings. And I'm not a financial advisor or anything. That's just an example that is coming for me. You're not going to have all your ducks in the row, and the universe doesn't expect you to have all your ducks in the row. Because there's like, it's go time, it's now time. That's what's happening in month number 2. It's like it's go time. So what is this? The Page of Wands. What I'm also seeing here is if there's some sort of competition that you're some sort of competition. You have made yourself the best version that you are actually a viable candidate. And I don't want you to say that you're a viable candidate for love, but you know that there's nobody like you. There's nobody that will take your place. There's nobody that has what you have. So you're never going to be in lack mentality, scarcity mentality, that you're going to lose something because you know that you're the only one. If you don't feel that now, you're definitely going to get into that energy very, very soon. Okay. The Page of Wands and the Devil card here. Okay, so I love this, actually. I do feel like you're going to be very obsessed with this new beginning, like writing I'm seeing if some of you guys are writing a book. I see someone just like writing however you write, whether it's writing or actually typing, and not stopping. Like, I'm not saying to do this, but I'm seeing some of you guys like barely eating, barely sleeping, barely exercising. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that you're so obsessed with where you're going, and a healthy obsession for sure. Again, I'm not saying that is healthy habits or a health. That's the examples I gave you is not healthy obsession. But what I'm saying is that sometimes we don't even realize how in it and how focused and how determined we are. And then a few hours and 30 pages, perfectly written pages later, that you're like, oh, I'm actually hungry now, or I didn't go to the bathroom for a little bit. So, and I don't see it as a bad thing. I don't see it as hustling and grinding. I see you enjoying the process of art and creativity. There's this obsession with what you're creating. There's this obsession with yourself. So if you're trying to manifest love, not just like money, or you're not an entrepreneur, things like that, or you're mostly focusing on love, you are so obsessed with yourself in a good way to prepare yourself for a union with your person. You feel that they're already here. You feel that they're coming. That's the type of energy that I'm sensing. And no one's going to stop you. And so I really love that energy for you. Let's go take a look at the 3rd month. Okay. Ooh, we got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's that gift that I'm talking about. So this is like you focusing on yourself, and you're like, oh, I get a gift. Oh, I'm just like working on here. I get a raise. Oh, I'm just doing my own thing. I get my partner, or I become partner, or I get promoted, or like, oh, I'm just working on myself and having faith that everything's gonna work out for me. Oh, my soulmate comes in, right? And so this could be little signs that your manifestations are coming in. So if you're manifesting a promotion, maybe the salary bump will come first, and they can't promote you, or then they promote you first, and then I don't recommend this in my own opinion, but don't take a promotion without a raise, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't see it as like a promise. I do like a promise that we're going to give you a raise, or a promise that this is going to happen. I see it actual, like you actually receiving something. So, and when you receive this, you see so much more possibilities for yourself. Like, I did this, and I made this happen for myself. And you can see the possibilities of what you can do and what you can create for your life. Love it. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're really feeling so confident and joyous that you're feeling on top here. But the thing is, it's a 6 of Pentacles. The fact that you are feeling so like high above on cloud 9 with just the 6 of Pentacles is really great. Because some people, like, they're trying to get to the 10 of Pentacles, which is luxury, fame, legacy, that sort of energy. And then when they get the 6 of Pentacles, they're so like, oh, it's just a 6. Like, if you have a monthly goal, let's say you have a monthly goal of $30,000, but you only made up to $15,000. Some people in scarcity mindset would get upset about that. Whereas other people, which is you're in cloud 9. You don't see it as lack. You don't see it as scarcity. You just see like, I'm on it. I'm in it to win it. And that's actually helpful for you, because I think if the universe gave you everything that you wanted all at once, you won't have this time to see the other possibilities. I forget which spiritual mentor says this, but he said that, I think it was Satguru, and I heard it from somebody, so it wasn't me watching a video or anything like that. It was just told through me in the grapevine that Satguru said something like, I wish and I hope that your manifestations or your desires or your goals or something like that don't come in. I wish that they don't come in for you. And the reason why he said that is because the universe has a bigger plan for you. So it'll give you a little bit of what you want, but you don't even realize that the universe has much more. So it's actually giving you a little bit more time to see if you actually want something, or to direct you into a higher path. So this isn't a block, or sometimes the universe, rejection is protection. It's not like that. The universe is just giving you 60 or 70% of what your manifestations, what you're trying to manifest. And the next 30% is after you ground that newer level, that newer abundance, realize that, oh my God, there's actually more. Like, I actually can do more than this. Because we always manifest our, what is that? Our minimum standard. Like, my life that I'm living now, I'm not going to say only you, the life that I'm living now is my minimum standard. Your life that you're living now is the minimum standard, right? It's the bare minimum. And so your manifestation, what you thought you were manifesting, was the bare minimum, like your new level of bare minimum. And you realize, oh my God, I could do more than that. So like, you're, again, quantum shifting again before you even finish this other phase, is how I'm sensing it. So I really love the way this is going. It's just like all going in your favor. And there's actually more to come, because I feel the universe is protecting you. The universe is like, but you're worth so much more. So here's a little bit so you can bring your awareness into that higher level of that higher frequency, so you can actually hear the frequency that you're actually supposed to be going on, which is a lot more joy, a lot more happiness. So there's going to be a time here to reflect. So I hope that if that resonates for you, don't forget month 3 comes, not to be in scarcity mindset when this happens. The universe wants to mirror something back to you first. And then once you see it in the mirror, once you realize what the universe is trying to tell you, then it'll catapult you again. So don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be doing another 3-month video. I'm going to do this every 3 months. So don't forget to subscribe so we can see where your energies and your trajectory is going. And again, thank you so much, group number 2, for your likes, shares, subscribes, and supports and being here. And I look forward to reading for you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Chalcedony stone, this reading is for you. Let's get started with your reading. Okay, so this month, I'm really sensing this protection and strength card is real, or in this, I see like a talisman, basically. Like, you are so protected in order to keep you strong. And what the universe is actually protecting you from is your own emotions. I really feel like your own emotions, because they're trying to make you like physically and emotionally strong for victory. That's what I'm sensing here. And so you might feel like you're in a better mood all of a sudden, or protected from like things that kind of usually would make you feel angry or upset, or just like out of balance and out of whack. And you're going to get to the point in this next 3 months that all of a sudden it just doesn't feel like you are upset about any of those things that you, like, if someone acted a certain way, or you didn't get your way, or usually during, let's say, your menstrual phase, you usually get upset during a certain period, and then all of a sudden it's like a lot less. And the reason why the universe is doing that is because first, you're always protected. You have to remember that you're always protected, and when you do that and continue to protect yourself with your intentions that you are protected, then a lot of the times energies won't get you upset or in fear or emotional. So the universe really wants you to remember that. But in any case, there's something that the universe wants you to be strong for, and it has to do with something that's increasing, like potentially increasing abundance, or divine victory. I'm hearing divine victory. This could be winning over your shadows, winning and not being, there's something about winning. So whatever that is, like you're a winner. And I feel that there's victory against something that has been troubling you, whether it was an addiction or not being able to make enough money, or being less in survival mode and it being more in like a tranquil mode here. So let's go take a look more about what this is for you. Very exciting. Very exciting. We have the Equinox Balance card, and group number 1 got this card too. So group number 1 might be also a reading that you would like to watch. But I also forgot to let you know here, this is also a Cancerian energy. So Cancer is June or July. So if you're watching this in June or July, or you were born with Cancer placements in your chart, this is definitely your reading. If not, that's just a message for some people to hear. Okay, so let's go take a look. The universe wants you to remember that you are in balance. And as your seasons change, you find equilibrium within. Light, dark, rest and activity, joy and sorrow are in harmony, and you offer gratitude for divine gift. So that divine word, like this divine gift, this divine victory is really what I'm sensing for you. All right, loving it already, loving it so far. Let's dive deeper. Let's get one card for every month. Month number 1, we have the 5 of Cups. Put this one here, move this card here. The 5 of Cups. Ace of Wands. King of Wands, nice. Kings of Cups. So this is synchronicity, and that means this is definitely, I'm channeling very accurately right now, because the King of Cups is Cancerian energy, and it is going from very upset about emotions to not, like this is the most mind-body connection and protection would be the King of Cups. And from this to this, it's like night and day. It's, for some of you guys, it feels like I don't know why, but I guess inner demons, because I was hearing the word demons, and I'm like, why is that? But it's like your inner demons, or your inner shadows, your shadow self, like really winning it over, shedding light to that, shedding light into your life, and becoming a new beginning, being in a new beginning. You were one way one day, and then all of a sudden a different, something different in your life. You will see at the end of month 3, you will look back at the last 2 months, and month 2 feels like it was a whole decade ago, and this five of Cups is like 20 to 30 years ago. It just feels like night and day, so different. You look back after just 3 months, and you feel like you've gone through a big portal jump that usually you would think that would take somebody 30 years to accomplish this, or to get to this point, or you never thought this was actually possible, and then all of a sudden it becomes possible. So this could be in love. Definitely seeing love here, where like you never thought that you could find love, or we're having a hard time finding love, or the dating scene has been horrendous, and healing from that, and then something new happens where it just blossoms into something amazing. Whether you lost your job recently, or you don't know what you're doing, or you feel lost, you won't feel lost by the end of these next 3 months. I promise you. Like, this is about it. Like, the universe is saying that there is divine victory here. Okay, let's go dive deeper. We have heartbroken. So yeah, there's something about feeling heartbroken about something, and kind of hiding your feelings. I feel like some of you guys were hiding your feelings, like not being your authentic self. Not being your authentic self because you're trying to figure that out. Maybe some of you guys just felt so lost, or and then all of a sudden you're able to step into your authentic self and show people who you are, or where you're going, or what you have gone through. You are getting out of the energy of being stuck in the past, or sad about the past, or being held down by the past. And you're seeing more love, you're seeing more union, you're seeing more blessings coming in. And you will notice that like small things are coming in already in the first month. Things are coming to light, and people who have done things wrong to you, or if you felt like you were done wrong by somebody, or you didn't see how a pattern in the past was bad and then all of a sudden you started seeing it, you won't be affected by it anymore. Like, you have won over that negative energy. Love it. You are super protected. You were always protected, but I feel now you're allowing that protection from the divine, from the universe, to come in to support you, to hold you. And you're not seeing vulnerability as a weakness anymore. You're seeing it as a strength. What else can we get? So in month number 1, ooh, soulmates, girl talk. Okay, so there's a new beginning here with, and this is so interesting because we are talking a lot about emotions with just the first card, and this is all about emotions. So there is a connection that you will be having with somebody, a new connection. It could be a friend, or you could see this as two different things where you're meeting a soulmate, but you don't even know that's your soulmate. It could be just a friend, and then all of a sudden, days go by, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a really great person for me. This could be a soulmate in business as well, where you know that you could trust this person if you're trying to manifest business. If you're emotional in business, but you're for more emotional when it comes to other things. This could be talking about like love or friendship or something. So I do see either two connections here, and we'll pull some more cards and go deeper. But there is a connection that's showing up for you, whether it's new or not. And I feel that one, you could be having a person that you're able to talk to and help you move on. And then when you move on, I feel a soul connection will be coming. Another way that I would read this is that you make friends with somebody and then a new soul partnership comes up. If you're already in a relationship, I feel like this is actually going to be expanding more. A new beginning for you and your person. But I just feel like you're having more fun, and you're being connected with more soulmates or new people that actually kind of mirror your new beginning, mirror who you truly are. Beautiful. What else can we see here for number? Oops, I fell on the floor. We have the Sword and the Rose. Okay, so this is you seeing more your authentic self. And when you're more your authentic self, you connect better with people. You have better chances in career and success and abundance. Like this is affecting all of your life. And so you're going to have more clarity. Like if you feel more cloudy headed, where you just feel kind of lost, insecure, unclear, overwhelmed, it's just shedding. It's just like going away. Feels like it's going away on its own. But it's not, because you've done a lot of work. You are protected here. Protected by the truth as well. There's this thing about moving on and finding yourself, being more one with yourself. And the Cupid's arrow again. So there's a lot of love showing up in your life. Have faith that love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. There's some truth coming out. And this truth, it might not be this truth, okay? So I see it in two different ways. That this truth is like becoming more your authentic self, and then another truth comes out, and this truth is actually either your truth, like your more authentic self, or some sort of invitation, some sort of surprise. Would you like to know more? Let's go again a little bit more deeper for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go take a look again back at month number 1. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups. Definitely moving on. It's like you're tired of something. And I feel like this is happening naturally, okay? So the universe isn't going to... It's not telling me through you right now, like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta... you have to make a choice, that you have to be more happy, more courageous, more anything. It's just happening naturally because I feel like you already did that work. But the releasing and the vulnerability, like releasing the heartache, being more your authentic self, not living in this past again. I'm getting goosebumps. And so you're moving on to that. So you can see a little bit more of your fun side, your exciting side, your loving side, right? You're going to a new direction and you're loving it. You're truly feeling like you're loving it here. I honestly feel this mask is your own mask. And you're moving away from heartache and becoming more of your authentic self. Not as much, you're still kind of developing that and having that relationship with yourself. But it's very strong here. Okay, let's go see what we have here. We have girl talk and the justice card. Okay, so we have soul contract and we have justice card here as a contract. So if there's anything legal that you're dealing with, I feel like things are going to be working out in your favor. But there is balance being restored in the cosmos for you. And things are actually going to look good for you in the way that you deserve. I feel like there's going to be conversations here about your options and your choices, and to have clarity about what your choices are when it comes to this new direction. But things are just coming into balance. We have the sword of truth here, again, with the sword and the rose. And this partnership, this person, this entity that you are dealing with is very balanced. It's whoever this is, because again, I feel like you might not know this like for some of you guys, if this is love, you might not know who they are truly until later. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of your own things and focusing on your own stuff that you don't even realize that this person's probably a good bet for you. Okay, so you're moving on into new directions. Yeah, you're putting up a fight. Like, you're definitely putting up a fight. You're not allowing the past to win. And when you do that, balance is coming in. And the more and more you become yourself. With the soulmates card, I feel, again, things are going as they should in the month. But the fun thing, if you're looking for like a fun thing, fun information, I feel with a soulmate, there is a strong connection showing up. But when it comes to the rest of the month, like if you're dealing with contracts, you have to do that. You're going to work. You're looking at your options. You're doing the day-to-day type of stuff. But if you want to look at for more fun things, we got some soul energy coming in. All right, let's go take a look more deeper, or just deeper, for the King of Cups. Ooh, okay, all 4 of these cards. So month number 3 is going to be really big for you. Really, really big. We have the 10 of Swords again, which is an ending card. Like, it's done. It's done forever. Done for good. It is done. It is complete. You win. Game over for whoever you were dealing with. Whatever shadows you were dealing with, game over for them. You're becoming more in tune with yourself. The clarity that you're seeking is from yourself. Like, if you meet somebody, now that things are ending or done, you don't even know this person is like amazing. It could be a new best friend, or it could be a colleague or a collaborator or a new love. But the clarity that you're getting is from within you. You're like, oh my God, I didn't even realize this person is amazing, because I've been so busy with what else I'm doing that I didn't see it. With the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, there's something blossoming here. This is better emotions, love. Loving yourself and then sharing that love with somebody else. This is love with family, love with yourself, love with another being here with a Cupid's arrow. And you're just loving yourself so much that, I don't know, you're just on cloud 9. Nothing can faze you at this time. You just feel so victorious. Like, you, at the end, after this horrible, wretched period, this difficult time, look, now you're sitting in your throne with victory. Victory is yours. Pile number 2. All right, so you are protected. Be strong through this time. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And don't forget to subscribe, because I will be doing this again, but I'll also be doing monthly readings also, or 30-day readings if I feel guided to do so. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy these next 3 months. Bye. All right, group number 3, welcome, welcome. If you chose the Black Onyx card, then this is your reading. I'm actually very excited to read for you, because right before I pressed record, I heard that you guys are playing at a different level. And I feel that this is more in the spiritual 5D, 6D, 7D, like whatever dimension, like a higher dimension. You guys are playing at a different level. And of course, don't let the ego get in the way. Like, yeah, I'm at a different level. Like, not in that way. We always have to say that. I always say that I am the universe and the ego has no control over my manifestations. Because every time I said I am the universe, which we are all the universe, I could feel my ego get a little bit like kicked up. But in case, you are the universe and the ego plays no effect in your manifestations. So I really feel like you are playing at a different level than everybody else. Excuse me, I needed some tea and it's cold now, so it's good. But I feel like throat chakra, like you have something to say, you have something to communicate to others. So whether you are the protector or the universe is protecting you, I really feel like either you're the protector and the universe is protecting you because you are protecting others, but you have something to say. And maybe you are scared to say that or scared to rise at this level. But I feel that you're feeling more and more your authentic self, that you feel called to be, this expansive energy, again, playing at a different level. That might not resonate for you, but get into the reading and then we'll clarify and see what that actually really means. Not that actually really means, but how that's going to play out in your 3D world. Okay, so the energies that I'm feeling here at this time is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra. Okay, so you could have those energies in your placement or have those signs in your placement, birth chart. Watching this reading around Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra season, which is September, October, December, January, and February. But there's a new order, a new structure that's coming into play, and it's long-term. So whether you got into a new level of love in your life, a new level of abundance, got promoted, started a business, whatever has happened or what will be happening in the next 3 months is putting you into more structure or more order, or more of a leader, and planning long-term. So there's going to be a lot of long-term changes, and you're going to see a lot of that happening or getting into place in the next 3 months. This is a card of also, the stone, the blonde onyx, is also a card about psychic armor. So being protected psychically. Because again, I feel like you're also playing at a spiritual level that not a lot of people are playing at. When I say playing, I don't mean dabbling or like, oh, let me try to open my third eye and or go into the astral world without protecting myself. I don't see it as like playing in a naive way. I'm saying that you're in it to win it in some way or somehow. I do feel like new ventures or new places, and so to really be observant of the people and the energies that are around you, especially if you're going into new territories, like new jobs, new landscapes. And that's not to be scared. That's just to make sure you do the due diligence to protect yourself, okay? But in any case, there's a lot of spiritual inspirations, and I really feel that your emotions are going to be so in check in the next 3 months because the universe definitely has a big plan for you. For you specifically, group number 3. So I really can't wait to continue with your reading. All right, let's see more. Let's get group more for group number 2. That's a lot. For 3. I'm just going to take this card, and you want me to take any of these other cards? This card as well. Okay, so Elixir of Healing. Interesting. I am healing to every being I encounter. I offer my unique gifts, offers need my medicine, but I must first offer this gift to myself. As I share my medicine with the world, we walk the healing path together. Isn't that fascinating? I told you that you're playing at a different level, and this is about like worldly contributions, worldly purpose. So some of you guys might be getting into that energy. Screenshot this card to remind yourself who you truly are, what the universe is using your vessel. You're working in co-creation with the universe, for the world. And some of you guys are still at that phase, and we're always supposed to be in this phase, but maybe you don't have a lot to offer now because you're trying to build up your vessel. You're trying to be more strong. You're trying to build up your wealth. You're trying to get to know yourself more. So you're offering that gift to yourself first. But just know that for those who are philanthropic, is that the word? Or very giving, or want to help create this new earth, you are very, very important in that. So again, you might feel like you only have time to give to yourself right now, and that's totally okay. The universe is guiding you to be able to give more. This doesn't necessarily have to be medicine. It could be like building up your abundance, your wealth, your knowledge, so you can give and contribute more. And we also have the cosmic attraction. I am powerful. I am a powerful star drawing success to myself like gravity. I pull from the cosmos everything I need to succeed. Okay, so you are the universe again. And I didn't even look at this card. Did I say that before or after I got these cards when I say I am the universe? That was in the beginning. Okay, so I feel like don't worry, because this is actually going to be channeling through you very, very quickly. You might think that you need 5 years before you get to be successful, but actually it's going to be like 5 weeks. So again, don't let the ego put you in fear, and don't let the ego put you in chasing and running. Really focus and put your determination, because again, I feel like you are playing at a different level. Here I pull from the cosmos everything I need to succeed. So you are the universe. You have everything that you need because the universe will give it to you. So again, if you think that you need 5 months or 5 years to actually get started because you need more time to learn, I feel the universe also wants you to learn on the job. I'm seeing like Harry Potter, but like behind the scenes. And I know because I watched the HBO special or something, but behind the scenes of Harry Potter, that some of these actors didn't have any acting experiences, and they had to learn how to act more like dark and evil, and kind of when the show or the movie started getting more dark, my kids didn't have that, but they learned on the job. They learned from the actors there, so to know how to express emotions and be in these like darker worlds that Harry Potter has towards the end of the series. So, but when they were kids, they were just kids having fun in the first movie. You can see the difference between the movies. So the universe wants to let you know that you can learn on the job. Some of you guys might be actors, or some of you guys just feel like, again, scarcity mindset. You need to know everything now. That is not the truth. The universe will let you know. And let's go see how that's going to be playing out in the next 3 months. Okay, let's go take a look. I didn't mention love at this time. So again, you can be playing at a different level when it comes to love, but let's get deeper. I know I was talking more about your soul purpose, but let's go see. Let's pull 3 cards for the 3 months of your reading. So we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, so there's some prep happening, whether you're prepping in the background, meditating, healing. We have the elixir of healing here, so if you're healing from something, just know that you will be very quickly succeeding in your health and healing. The 10 of Cups. Yeah. Wow. And the 2 of Swords. Okay, so it just goes from like 0 to 100 really quickly. So I feel like you're healing, and then something big and expansive happens in month 2, and we're gonna see a little bit more about that. I do see here that after that happens, there's going to be some crossroads or some like a peaceful time. For example, if you're watching this when I post this video, this is October, November, December, and December is like the holidays mostly. So you could be taking a break, going on vacation, not really working on things, or hibernating to strategize. There's something like hibernating and strategize. So that's really what I'm sensing here. That something big happens, and then you have to like get into that level really quickly. So let's say someone proposed to you, and you actually want to have a wedding like in 2 months. It's going to take some time. I don't know why that's the way it came in for me. Let's get a different example. I know there's like this big thing or big change that happens. So let's say you have an office and you open other offices in different states or countries, right? Something big happens, which like a new opportunity shows up for you, and then need some time to make decisions, but it came in. Something you manifested actually did come in. Let's go take a look at what that is. So we had the Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are staying in and just doing what you need, right? You're doing what you need in order to move forward. So you're really bunkering down in the first month. Because you don't want to be distracted. There's something that you don't want to be distracted. You don't want to go the wrong path. And so you're just really focusing on the task at hand, whatever that is that you're manifesting. I'll dive deeper in a second, but you're receiving everything you need, like sleep, eat, work, or sleep, eat, meditate, or sleep, eat, heal. Like you don't want to get distracted because, again, you feel called either to do something big. And I don't want the ego to get overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, I have to heal faster because she said that something big is happening for me. No, the universe will do that for you. If you're playing at a different level, you probably already know that. But this is a reminder that it's all happening in the way that the universe wants it to happen. And you are the universe. And the ego has no control over your manifestations. Okay, so we have the Lightning card, sudden change. I told you. Synchronicity there, sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. There's something that's uprooting. I'm hearing the word uprooting, but not in a bad way, of course. That something big is going to happen. That's going to make you very happy, very excited. It's going to make you feel like all the work that you've done was worth it. Like you can't believe, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Very surprised. Empath, narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used, enable batteries. Let me get one more card for that one. I can't really... Addiction. Okay. So this is a very good synchronicity for you here because we have the girl and the snake and then all of a sudden you can't move, right? Like poisons. So just FYI, some of you guys might get into fear, like this can't happen for me, I'm gonna run from it, right? Or you guys get complacent. Let's say someone proposes to you or something, or you find the love of your life and then you get complacent in the relationship, or you stop giving, you get cocky. Like you either get cocky or get scared, right? So we have the themes of consciousness here, right? And I feel like if you're going from the 5D into the 6D or whatever Ds, we have this, it's the same amount of effort. Remember those times when you're in pride, anger, and desire back in the day? And then when you had to go into like self-empowerment to be willing, neutral, and courageous, you know, when you had to go like jump from here to here, that was a lot of effort. Just because you're playing at a different level does not mean the amount of effort is going to be different, okay? So like, don't get cocky about that, but also don't run because you've done it before. Just because it's a lower vibrations down here, you could pause it here if you want to read the chart. But just because you're playing at a different level does not mean it's going to be just not going to be as difficult, right? Every time you go into another level, it's going to be a little bit difficult for our vessel to process, or because we are like literally human vessel, like human computers. And so just trust. There's always another level of surrender and trust. If we are still in these meat bodies, we are not pure conscious. Like we are pure consciousness, but we are still living and breathing and experiencing as human vessels. So what I'm trying to say is that we're never going to be perfect. To feel true love consciousness, that unity consciousness, we have to explode into a bubble. Every time I feel too much love, I can't take it. I have to like literally surrender into it because it's so darn difficult for my human vessel. So, but then you get into like a very oh, I finally made it. And then all of a sudden there's another level of love. Like if we're still in this meat body, do not ever think that you already got to the highest level of enlightenment. It's not possible. And no one, like, you get to a point where you don't care. The ego stops caring, or you stop identifying with the ego who cares to be the spiritual ego, right? So there's this energy of, oh my God, this is actually getting hard. Remember that you've gotten through these things before. Just it's a different situation. Okay, so that's why that card is coming through. Because we also have the addiction card, codependent blocking, right? Something is straining. But don't let it win, because sometimes chaos happens. Chaos the order will come soon. Everything's going to be good. Let's go take a look at, I know I sound like toxic positivity, but I honestly feel that's how the energies are coming. Not the toxic positivity part, but the words that I'm using, like everything's going to be fine and everything's going to be great. I really do feel that. It's not just for me to be like, oh, don't worry. We have the soulmate card. Beautiful. And the girl talk. Okay, so I feel that's just trying to find the best best scenario. For example, if you're opening more offices, I'm saying opening more offices in different places, with the soulmate card, you're still trying to figure out and have conversations as to where to go, how to do things, which office to rent in different locations, or should we take this office or that office? Should we move tomorrow or Tuesday, right? So I feel here it's just kind of logistics, 3D world logistics, and the universe will channel that through you. So back to the themes here. I hope you're like, this is actually very helpful. So you get into another level, but then sometimes, you know, our mind goes like, let's just try to make a logical decision. Remember, in order for your manifestation to come in, you had to be in this like 5D energy. And so don't go back into the reason and logic. Really let your higher self and the higher power tell you where to go and how to do things. Really listen in, because again, you are playing at a different level, my friend. Want to know more? Let's go see. Okay, let's go back to month 1. You have 7 of Wands. Yeah, it's like some of you guys are protecting a secret, protecting your heart, protecting your manifestations, not telling anybody, like really focusing on your manifestations. I feel like some of you guys, your manifestation already came in, or whatever you're trying to do is coming in and you're not telling anybody, because you're receiving what you need to move on. And so I feel you're staying strong. You're not like trying to announce things, not allowing the ego to get in the way of your announcement. So just like really focusing on yourself. You're not showing off. You're just like protecting your energy again, because this is about protection, psychic protection. So an example of that is like when you post like, oh, I got a new job, or I got a new apartment, or like I'm making bank, right? Like you don't want to tell people that, because psychic protection is very important, especially because it's showing up in your reading. And people will start like getting jealous, like, oh, I wish I had that. You don't want that energy. You do not ever want someone to look at you and be like, oh, I wish I had that. I wish I had what group number 3 had, because what they're doing is sending you lack energy. Come on. They're sending you lack energy. They're selling jealousy vibes. They're sending you desire and craving and angry and regret, despair, you know? They're sending you those vibes just by thinking about something when you post it. So I feel that you are protecting, or the universe is saying to protect what you're building, what you're creating, what you're doing. If this is a new relationship, kind of protect it. Don't tell anybody. Kind of just be in your little honeymoon phase. If it's a pregnancy, protect it. Don't tell anybody, because what's more receptive to negative energy than or fear than a baby that's still in the womb. So if this is a new idea, it's still in the womb. Wait for the foundation to be more solidified. Okay, let's go see for the 10 of Cups. We have this, group, 10 of Cups, 2nd month. Okay, very nice. Okay, so there's something overwhelming happening here. And I don't think this 8 of Swords is a bad thing. I don't see this 8 of Swords as a bad thing at all. I feel like you're in your head like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Because you're receiving something here. Either it's good news, financial benefits, a reward, a gift. I can't believe this happening. This new opportunity, this new thing. And you're in your head a little bit like, oh my God, what can I do? Do I deserve this? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There's just you're basically your computer system, your human body, your vessel, your mind is processing. Whoa, this is crazy. I'm exporting a video right now, a video that I'll be posting before this video. And I could hear my computer in the other room, just like this fan is spinning. because it's producing something. So it's exporting a video from Premiere and it's going like you can hear it. And I feel that's what's happening in your brain right now. Like it's just processing too much information right now. It's like information overload. And some of you guys, it might feel like a lot of emotions. But to be honest, the universe is actually also downloading a lot of information. So once you receive this new information, this new news, this new opportunity, this new could potentially be also money, promotion, a job, you're also downloading information, not consciously, like information, like hidden files to use later from the universe. That's really what I'm sensing here. Okay. And then for month number 3, again, I hope that this reading is helpful and you like the style and the energy. If so, don't forget to subscribe because I'll be doing more of these readings. Woo. Okay. So there is this energy of needing to work with somebody, try to put something together. So I feel that you, friends, support, community, I don't know, there's something building something here. So you're going for the 6 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles, making sure to actually build something that's stable, lasting. I feel you have the skills to do it, FYI. This 2 of Swords does not necessarily mean you don't have the skills to do it, because you do have. I pull from Cosmos everything I need to succeed, so make sure to look within yourself as well, because the universe is going to be giving you like this elixir of healing. You gotta give one. You have to give it to yourself first. I feel like some of you guys want to. I know I didn't finish my sentence. Excuse me. I'm just like channeling way too much information at the same time. Like you want to go from the 6 to 8 of Pentacles. You want to grow something. You want to expand something, but you have to take care of yourself first. So just FYI, if you come into something big like a promotion or more money or something, and for the first thing you think about is wanting to give it to others, just make sure that you are investing in yourself or putting the money in or that stuff into investment, whatever that is. If you're in a new relationship, you want to give to the relationship so it works out. Make sure that you're not over giving. Because could be, okay, so there's this empath narcissism paradigm showing up. So if this is in work or this is in love, the universe wants to make sure that you know. And maybe you're the type of person who's very narcissistic. Everyone is narcissistic. Everyone has some narcissistic tendencies. Like, it's all about me, it's all about me, all about me. And you might not be aware of that. And you might not know that people around you are potentially empaths, and so they try to give to you too much. Or they get nervous, and so they don't know their own boundaries, right? Or you could be the empathic energy where you're dealing with somebody who's very narcissistic, not even realizing it. And again, they're not a real narcissist, like a textbook like diagnosed as that, like very, very, very narcissistic. I'm just saying that we all have tendencies of being empaths and narcissists. Because like I think a lot of people end up as people pleasers, which is kind of like another tone of an empath. I don't know. So that might be a thing there where something like you're building with your family, you're building with a crew, you're building with a team, and you take on too much or you expect too much of something. So just FYI, be loving, be compassionate, be joyous, just allow again the universe to let you know how to make this work, because again, you are working at a different level than the rest of the other people at this time. Okay. We have the 6 of Cups here, and the reason why I said that you're working at a different level is a reminder. It's not to feed the ego. In any case, I feel that you're enjoying whatever you're creating, whatever you're working on. Getting to the point where even though there's negotiations, contracts, trying to figure how things are going to work in the 3D and how to translate these beautiful energies into the 3D. I feel that you're enjoying it with others, spending time with others, enjoying how things are going to be working out in the 3rd month, okay? So in any case, that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope that was exciting and enjoyable, and I can't wait to read for you in the next reading. Bye.